Support the wall.
And the
because
president,
people are dying every day.
He said last night, plain and simple, he would love to have hordes of legal resident aliens. You know why? Because they work and they pay taxes. And those taxes are what keeps this country afloat.
We have a political party in this country that believes we need to open our borders and monitor them with a fucking webcam. I don't need video of motherfuckers coming across the border. I don't need video of people breaking in my house.
And then once they get there, let's give them public assistance.
Yeah, let's pay you to do this shit.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. I for one was very proud to be an American. I was very proud for Donald Trump to be my president last night. And if you want to hate me for that, fuck you. Because if you don't love that this country is prospering just because the guy that's holding the office is not of your political party, you need to fucking get your head examined.
Just take a look in the mirror. Are you better off than you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago?
I had somebody, and I'll name him right now. I had someone, Chuck Schumer spoke before the State of the Union address. Chuck Schumer shot down the fact that blue-collar, middle-class America was prospering. He said that's not true. One of our good friends on this podcast, Johnny Simo, he saw that or heard of that, one or the other. He sent me a fucking Marco video, and he said, hey, Shiner, check into this and see if this motherfucker really said this, because I'll tell you right now, I am a middle-class, blue-collar worker, and I have experienced nothing but the opposite of that. That's straight out of the mouth of a dude from fucking Virginia who busts his ass to make a paycheck. He's saying Chuck Schumer's remarks are fucking bullshit. So tell me who's really doing a good job. I mean, who's really making America great again?
Yeah, it's not the hat. It's the person.
It's not the hat. That's a bumper sticker. It's not the hat. It's the person.
You know, one thing I did do last night, just let's add a little levity to this. I started imagining what Trump would look like if he actually just cut his hair short.
Like a crew cut?
Yeah, and he would be bald on top and short sides, and I think he would actually look more presidential than what he would now. He'd definitely be more intimidating.
Let's not talk crew cut. Let's talk high and tight.
There you go, something like that.
High and tight.
Because he ain't got much on top. I can guarantee you that.
No. And that's all grown out from like the fucking what is it? The right side of his head. That shit probably hangs down past his shoulders.
Oh,
but he's got a stylist.
That hair that's on the left side of his head. I guarantee you could braid that shit
like a Viking.
Braid it and braid it and braid it and braid it. He would have. Yeah, you could like cornrow the left side of his head.
Just the left side though.
Just the left side.
I saw a video where he was getting on a plane and it blew his hair bald he's got. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, when that shit blows up, I ain't kidding you. Some of that hair has got to be close to a fucking foot long.
All the liberals on Twitter jumped on that fucking video and kept reposting it. I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Other than it being funnier than fuck. Yeah. I mean, here's the other deal. I saw some pictures and some tweets had screenshots of Melania sitting around. If you don't think Melania is a beautiful woman, what the fuck is your problem? Melania is a fucking 11, dude.
Dude, she was every bit the consummate first lady.
Oh, I totally agree with that. And here's the other deal. There was 3 points of this speech that were very fucking poignant. The guys, the veterans from D-Day, and one of them was at the village that was liberated when the fucking dude that was in the prison camp was there. That was poignant as fuck. Mm-hmm. The little girl that beat cancer brought a tear to my eye, and the SWAT officer that was there last night also brought a tear to me. Those are fucking patriots like you guys don't even fucking understand.
And then let's not forget Dan Crenshaw.
Dan Crenshaw, that motherfucker has a fucking Navy SEAL trident in his bad eye. If that's not badass, I don't know what is.
Oh yeah,
go ahead.
He definitely he takes the term badass and just puts a fucking suit on it and makes badass look cool.
If you write out a description of Dan Crenshaw and get to the bottom of it and are like, what state do you think he represents? Who doesn't say Texas? I mean, that motherfucker is a fucking stone cold cool ass dude.
The only thing that'd be cooler is if his eye patch, still being leather, was like white on top and red on the bottom with a big blue star right in the middle of it.
Right? Like, oh man, he probably owns one.
Texas as fuck.
Well, let's talk. Okay, we're talking about Dan Crenshaw. Let's get off this politics. Unless you got something else that's very pertinent to this.
Oh, hell no. No, let's move.
Let's talk about badass.
Roger.
Yesterday, okay, we are recording this on Wednesday. Tuesday in Colorado, in Larimer County, Colorado, Horseshoe Reservoir, which is up by Fort Collins.
Okay.
A guy's out running. He went out to get his exercise. Going to go jogging.
Okay.
Running around the reservoir, right?
I'm all for exercise, yes.
Yeah, he's doing his fucking physical duty to himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While he's on his run, from behind, an 80-pound mountain lion attacks him. What does he do? He has the.
Hang on, I think I know.
Yes.
He has a discussion with the thing, and is like, dude, I'm out here trying to get my exercise right now, and you all up in my personal space, and I'm not liking this very much.
I'll stop you right there. That did not happen.
Okay.
What happened was he took his bare hands and he fucking choked this mountain lion out to the point that he killed it. This motherfucker killed a mountain lion with his bare hands. How the fuck are you that calm, cool, and collected that you are being attacked by a mountain lion and have the presence of mind to choke that son of a bitch out?
He had to have had some MMA experience or something, because the only way you're going to be able to do that is get on his back and do a rear naked choke. Otherwise, them claws are going to get all over you.
That remains to be seen, because the first place I've seen this, the first places I saw this exposed was Joe Rogan fucking put this on Instagram as the first place I saw it. And I'm with you. This guy had some training or something. I mean, and he called 911 after that. Tell me how that fucking phone call went.
Oh, it's totally. This is how this call would have gone for me had I been that guy.
So you're okay. Wait, you're that guy that just killed a fucking mountain lion.
Yeah. So I'm breathing a little bit heavy. 911. What's your emergency? Hi. I'm up here in the mountains, and I'd like to speak to your badass division. No, I'm sorry, sir. What? I'd like to speak to your badass division. But what's a badass division? Like the division of people who are like the most badass of badass. We don't have a place like that. Well, can you find me a place like that? Because I need to put in an application. I just choked the fuck out of a mountain lion until he took his last breath and expired, and I need to put an application in for badassery.
Oh, well, I'm telling you right now, the next dinner party this motherfucker's at, and they're having some cocktails, and somebody gets a little bit sideways with the dude, they're pumping the brakes hard. Like, you, from that point on, you can just look at motherfucker in the eye and be like, okay, really?
Like, Shiner,
really?
I know you've had a lot to drink, buddy, but that's the mountain lion guy. Don't fuck with him.
That's the mountain lion dude. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, that is a story you don't want to tell your grandkids. You want your grandkids to tell their grandkids. Yeah. That doesn't have shit on the revenue. Doesn't have shit on it.
I mean, I'm not even going to go out and buy him a beer. I'm going to be like, so what type of beverage does a guy that choked out a fucking mountain lion drink? Because I'm going to buy you
a beer. I'm giving him my credit card. I'm just giving it to him.
Come on my podcast, sir. It's a badass podcast.
We should fucking try to track that guy down. Although we've been down that road. We've been down the fucking road of tracking fucking cool ass dudes down.
Yeah.
William Novak.
Thanks, Bill.
Sorry, sir. You're a sellout.
Yeah. Your 15 minutes of fame, you wanted to put that in a pocket for a movie deal.
Sorry, bud.
Bummer.
We wanted you to be as cool as we thought you were, but you're not. And if you guys don't know who we're talking about, Google William Novak. Did, because I'm not going to listen to you, but he did pull off one of the most epic stories ever. But we did contact him and try to interview him for the podcast, and he now has a fucking Hollywood agent and is not being allowed to do interviews. So what the fuck ever.
Yeah, if you what was that movie with
Donnie actually deleted William Novak from the list of topics, and I worked it in there. So fuck you, Donnie.
Donnie, what was the name of that movie? The guy's getting married. They go to Vegas, and shit gets fucked up.
Oh, Hangover.
Oh yeah, Hangover.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is not like The Hangover, but it's probably the second most epic bachelor party
ever.
Yeah,
you guys, like I said, we're not going to promote
William Novak, but we are here to say that if you have the opportunity to go down that
rabbit hole,
dig it up,
that rabbit hole. Hey, if William Novak wants to email us and talk shit about our opinion of him, he's more than willing to. I mean, he's more than able to. Go ahead and email us, and you guys write this down. It's all one big word spelled out: Tiddy and Shiner Show @gmail.com.
TIDDY.
You guys can email us at any time. If you want to find us on Instagram, we are at Tiddy _the word _Shiner. Go ahead and spell Tiddy with D's, not T's. TIDDY. That's where it is in all
William
of our
Novak.
At Twitter, if you want to find us on Twitter, find us at T&S Show. T&S Show.
Spell out the
and of
end.
course, spell it all out. The word "and," you got to spell that out. And you can always find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and I'll tell you guys a little secret. If you go to spunklube.com and try to order any of their products at the checkout, type in the discount code Hot Pocket, and you will get 10% off your entire order. So thank you, Spunk Lube, for sponsoring the podcast. We're going to keep putting that out there. You guys buy that lube. Lube is life. Don't forget that.
Lube is life. You got to have some slick, man. If you don't have no slick, you don't have no fun. You know,
if you don't have no slick, you can't create the Freddy Cat cum.
No,
that's just how that goes.
No. Everybody loves Freddy Cat.
Everybody?
They all in love with me. You know that.
Okay, all right. I'll give you everybody.
Yeah, rushing out like 10 fucking soldiers and get to the door and freeze up.
I'm going to put out a very narcissistic statement.
Narc away, man.
We've been touting and teasing a web series that we're bringing out, and you and I talked. We're looking at bringing this out in the month of March.
Yes.
We've got a web series that revolves around food. It revolves around medical marijuana. We've got a web series coming out called 420 Eat. We did drop the rough intro to that on social media. If you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you have seen it. You guys jump on board with this. We're going to bring you some of the best places serving up the best dishes to eat when you're a little bit elevated and been partaking in medical marijuana. And to everybody that showed us some love on that intro, thank you so much, because we put a little bit of effort into that, and it's always nice to know that people appreciate the effort. And we're bringing you guys big stuff. It's going to be a series that you're not expecting and something that you're probably not ready for. So 420 Eats is coming at you. You guys be prepared and keep your eye on social media, because here we come.
Yep. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play this. Let me cue this up.
Oh, you got the intro ready to go?
I do, because Donnie went to the pisser.
Fucking slacker.
All right, here we go. Let's...
Anytime we got to do our own shit.
I know, man.
There's a lag.
I always fuck shit up, too. Hang on.
You know that feeling that grabs you when you find yourself a little bit elevated? When you need that one dish that has just the right amount of culinary chaos. We're hitting the streets, searching high and low to bring you the best places with the dopest dishes. Welcome to 420 Eats.
Pretty dope. The video's pretty dope, too. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, there's a lot of love that's been coming. Clip that we gave you guys. We'll add to it. We're going to dress it up a little bit. And you guys that showed it love, hey, thank you very much. I really
thank you to Arnie's Bar for kind of being our home base on that.
Hey, and Chris at Arnie's Bar, man, shout out to that dude. That dude came out and started bullshitting with us, and that's a solid dude, man. He's a very interesting cat, and he's done some world travel. We probably need to bring that guy on the podcast and just talk to him. That guy is a very interesting dude.
I think we just need to go to the bar and interview him.
Oh, on scene. Yeah, on the spot. That's a great idea.
His Bloody Mary.
Oh, dude, I saw him making one of those. You don't have to twist my arm. Like, if Tiddy and I get in public, we're probably landing in a bar. So anybody that's followed us on Twitter, which is at TNS Show, then you know we were hanging out at Arnie's Bar. taking some pictures. Great afternoon. We shot some footage that we turned into